Katie, you have been the one constant in my life for over a decade. In that time, I've watched you achieve so much. I would not be where I am and who I am today without you.
Over all their adventures, they have learnt a lot about each other. On one of these trips, they went to Canada to Lake Louise, where they experienced minus 30-degree temperatures. They decided to go out exploring the deep snow in the afternoon on the lake. Braden knew it was now or never. He set the camera for a photo, but sneakily pressed record instead to propose to Caitlin on one knee.
Caitlin, there isn't a person here today who has had more of an impact on my life than you. You're incredibly kind, loving and generous. You're a true perfectionist at heart. You always give 100% of yourself to anything you set out to do. It's all these qualities and more that make you who you are. I think it's fair to say that when I'm around you, you bring out the best in me. I'm able to make better decisions when I'm with you because they're yours. We've had our ups and downs, all good stories do. Over the years, you've given me stability and structure, but most importantly, a sense of purpose. You made me realise how important it was to work to live, not live to work. You were able to reach me at a time when I was quite lost. I vow to spend the rest of my days thanking you for this change that you've brought about in me. For I know that I am right where I'm meant to be, doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing for the person I was destined to do it with. Everything that I am has always been yours, and forever now will be. It's been almost 13 years since that moment, and I've never doubted for a second that you were the one. We have been through a lot, but I am proud of every single one of our failures and achievements, because it has all led us to where we are today.
Braden, I wonder what our 15-year-old selves would say if we could tell them they'd already found their soulmate. I've watched you grow from a young teenager into the strong, patient and generous man that you are today. All I want in this life is to make you as happy as you make me.
I met Braden in high school many years ago, which is where we quickly bonded over our love of motorbikes, bad haircuts, and after not too long, Bundaberg rum. Weekends went on, mullets got longer. We would start by having an arvo beer with Rod on the veranda, where we'd always say, "Gee, that Caitlin is a catch," and ask Mort when is he going to see her again.
One, two, traffic lights are out and all the phones are dead. Don't answer the door for anyone. Before we lost the power, I think the television said, stay inside your homes, wait for help to come. That must have been weeks ago. Yeah, I got this sinking feeling you and I are the only ones. Now I'm the last man standing, you are a woman's paragon. The garden's ours now, we're competitionless. Suppose a third party's necessary just to get it on. The rituals of love demand an audience. But when I found some mannequins, I set them aligned in the bedroom. The safe words, eyes to God. My love, come and lie down, come and lie down with me. My love, come and lie down, come and lie down with me. And in its compound eye, we felt expansive with the knowledge we had our whole lives. Yeah, we had options. Now our love, well, not enough. It's all there is. Still down like a euthanized pet. It's over, there's no need to repopulate. Inscribed in our eyes was the grim epithet. Lovers without leverage would seal our fate. But there's a chance we can still be saved. I cooked up some medicine, darling. Just drink till there's nothing left. My love, come and lie down, come and lie down with me. My love, come and lie down, come and lie down with me. My love, come and lie down, come and lie down with me. My love, come and lie down, come and lie down with me. I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in, follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Oh, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, or listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home.
I want to start by saying thank you on their behalf for coming today. They specifically chose each of you to be here to witness their marriage ceremony because you have all contributed to their relationship in some way. Your support, guidance, friendship and love has been felt and appreciated, so thank you very much. Caitlin and Braden wanted to acknowledge someone who is dearly being missed today, and that's Caitlin's grandmother, Nana Da. Through the years, her comfort, wisdom and unconditional love has helped shape who you are. She's here today, watching over you and smiling as you begin your new life together. Her love for you will never be forgotten, as her memory lives on forever in your heart. Marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging adventure of all human relationships. As good as I may be, no ceremony can create your marriage. Only you can do that through love and patience, through dedication and listening, through supporting and believing in each other, by learning to make the important things matter and letting go of the rest. What this ceremony can do is witness and affirm the choice you make to stand together. I want to tell you all about how Caitlin and Braden are perfectly imperfect for each other, but first we need to scroll back 13 years to when they first met. They were in high school and Bray was actually dating one of Caitlin's friends. Fortunately, that didn't last long, and the chemistry between Braden and Caitlin started to accelerate. It's good that this was the only type of chemistry that they had together, as Braden was known to be a bit of a troublemaker in class. And the only class that they actually had together, he was kicked out of, so it was kind of short-lived. Braden was drawn to how Caitlin was different to the other girls. She played sports, got involved in games, and wasn't pretending to be someone else. Caitlin, on the other hand, was drawn to Braden's dreamy blue eyes and his gorgeous arms and hands. He was shy, and she felt comfortable around him because of this. This initial attraction led to them bonding over things like photography and videography. Their relationship got serious quickly, and nothing could get in their way, even when Caitlin moved to the Port Stephens area during high school, then to Newcastle for uni, and Braden's long hours with his apprenticeship. I'm not going to lie, it was tough for them. Even with their endless phone calls and weekends together, they missed each other desperately, and this caused some strain on their relationship. But together they realised that as a team they could get through anything, and were willing to compromise where needed to achieve their goals. They grew as individuals and as a team, which strengthened their character and their partnership. They did the hard slog and ended up being able to buy their first home and moved in together. They had many other adventures together, from getting their fur babies, Axel and Colby, to starting their videography business, Rosebook Imagery, and catching the travel bug to see the world. On one of these trips, they went to Canada to Lake Louise, where they experienced minus 30-degree temperatures and the most magical and most painful moment of their entire lives. They decided to go out exploring the deep snow in the afternoon on the lake. Braden knew it was now or never. There was snow, clear skies, the sun was setting, mountains in the background. It was picture perfect. He set up the camera for a photo, but sneakily pressed record instead to propose to Caitlin on one knee. They stayed in the cold way too long after this, took way too many photos without their gloves on. They ended up having mild frostbite, which was the painful part. They stayed in the fortunately it was only mild. They still have all their fingers and toes, which could have been kind of not great for today if that was the case. Over all their adventures, they have learnt a lot about each other. They pretty much have all the same interests, with the exception of Braden's mountain biking. They both love creativity, culture, and adventure. Caitlin is a perfectionist and organiser and loves a good spreadsheet. Woman of my heart. Braden is a doer and will give 150% to get a task done. They balance each other out. Caitlin's sweating the small stuff and Braden's stressing over the big things. They have learnt the importance of communication and that they are a team that can get through anything. They have always known that they wanted to do life together, and their choices as a team has made that happen. Caitlin and Braden can be described as best friends. They tell each other everything and share everything. They love spending all their time together, going on adventures, and even doing the boring stuff together. They are one unit, and they absolutely love it. I asked them what it is that they loved about each other. I like to ask this question because I feel like it helps them reflect on why they choose to stand here together today. Braden, Caitlin said that you are so incredibly generous and patient. She loves how supportive you are and how you work tirelessly to maintain your home, and so she is able to build the business. She admires your determination and commitment to any task you have set your mind on. You make her laugh daily with your quirky humour and are the only person who knows how to cheer her up when she is sad or cranky. She loves how everything you do is always selfless and full of compassion. She loves how you make her feel safe and cared for and that you are always trying to make her happy. You make her heart smile and she is so happy that today she gets to marry her best friend. Caitlin, Braden said you are the most beautiful, kind and caring person he knows. You always try your best to do the right thing, even to the detriment of yourself. He said you are a little weird, always surprising him and making him laugh. He loves how you are so organised and keep things moving forward for the both of you. He admires your dedication to the business and loves how happy it makes you. He even loves when cranky Kate comes out and the house is a mess or the technology isn't working. When you aren't there, something is missing and he's lost without you. He's happy when you are happy, and he is damn ecstatic that today you'll become his wife. It is plain to see how you are both meant to be, two people who make an unstoppable team. I'm very honoured that you chose me to be your celebrant today, so let's get the serious part started. As an authorised celebrant, I, Samantha Grabda, am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Caitlin and Braden, before you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is a union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. Can I please have the parents, Gary, Cindy, Rodney and Donna, can you please stand up? This beautiful couple didn't get here all by themselves. They have been loved and cared for by you, their families, depending on you for sustenance, knowledge, I just say lollies then, both and lollies, guidance and love. Without you, this day would not be possible. From this day forward, they will likely need your support in different ways, but they will still depend on that support. Will you bless Caitlin and Braden in their marriage? Will you celebrate with them in times of joy and support them in their marriage in times of hardship? You do? Thank you. Caitlin and Braden, you fell in love by chance, but you're here today because you are making a choice. You both are choosing each other. You have chosen to be with someone who enhances you, who makes you think, makes you smile, and makes every day brighter. Kate and Bridal, do you both promise to love, be loved, to share in each other's happiness, sadness, joy, adventures, and whatever life may bring? Do you promise to laugh with each other, support the other through life's tough moments, be proud of, grow old with, and find new reasons to love each other every day? Yeah? It's a little bit louder. Okay, now time for the vows. I'll get you to repeat after me for the first part. I call upon the persons here present
I call upon the persons here present
to witness that I,
Braden John Lampkin,
take you,
Caitlin Keeley,
Day,
Day,
to be my lawful wedded
to
wife.
be my lawfully wedded wife.
Caitlin, I'll get you to say yours.
I call upon the persons here present
To witness that I, Caitlin Keeley Day,
to witness that I, Caitlin Keeley Day,
take you, Braden John Lampkin,
take you, Braden John Lampkin,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
Caitlin, there isn't a person here today who has had more of an impact on my life than you. You're incredibly kind, loving and generous. You're prompt to the minute, no matter the occasion. You're a true perfectionist at heart. You always give 100% of yourself to anything you set out to do. It's all these qualities and more that make you who you are. I think it's fair to say that when I'm around you, you bring out the best in me. I'm able to make better decisions when I'm with you because they're yours. We've had our ups and downs, all good stories do. Over the years, you've given me stability and structure, but most importantly, a sense of purpose. You were able to reach me at a time when I was quite lost, for you made me realise how important it was to work to live, not live to work. I vow to spend the rest of my days thanking you for this change that you've brought about in me. For I know that I am right where I'm meant to be, doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing with the person I was destined to do it with. Everything that I am has always been yours, and forever now will be. I love you.
Braden, I'm so blessed that you have been my best friend for the past 12 years. I wonder what our 15-year-old selves would say if we could tell them they'd already found their soulmate. I've watched you grow from a young teenager into the strong, patient and generous man that you are today. Throughout all of our years together, your hard work, dedication and support has been endless. I'm the luckiest girl in the world to have such a selfless, giving man choose to spend his life with me. I'm so proud of you in countless ways, and I want to take this moment to say thank you for being your true self with me. I adore your thoughtfulness, your quirky sense of humour, your kind heart, and your spark for creativity. Thank you for inspiring me to be a better person. I wouldn't be where I am today without you. Thank you for never leaving my side, even during our rockiest times. Only you can make me laugh on my darkest days, and I know that no matter where we are, I'm always safe with you. At the end of every day, you always make me feel more loved than the day before. All I want in this life is to make you as happy as you make me. I promise to forever be your caring wife and future mother to our children. I promise to be grateful for every single moment that we have together, no matter how fleeting it is. I promise to always be there for you and lift you up when things feel impossible. I promise to always believe in your passions so that one day you can finally put down your tools. I promise to never stop loving you with all that I have, because you deserve everything in this world. Brady, you're the love of my life, and I'm so incredibly excited to keep on living this adventure with you. I never want it to end. I love you.
I think everyone's crying now. You alright? Alright. The rings that are now about to be exchanged represent the bond Caitlin and Braden share with each other. There will be a comfortable reminder of the vows that they made today, and they will always be together, even when they are apart. Just repeat after me. Caitlin, please accept this ring.
Caitlin, please accept this ring.
To symbolise that I choose you.
To symbolise that I choose you.
To be my lover, my partner, and my best friend.
To be my lover, my partner, and my best friend.
Braden, please accept this ring.
Braden, please accept this ring.
To symbolise that I choose you.
To symbolise that I choose you.
To be my lover,
To be,
my best friend.
to be my lover, my partner, and my best friend.
Everyone, we have just witnessed a wonderful thing. Two people making a loving, dedicated and legally binding commitment to one another in front of you, their closest friends and family. They have shown us that they have a strong foundation to build their marriage on, and I know that they will work hard on making it a long, happy and loving one. I know you have future plans to keep travelling to achieve your goal of visiting 30 countries before you are both 30. Start saving. And then eventually move to the coast and then hopefully expand your family with some human babies, and for your business to be successful enough for you both to work it full time for a better work-life balance. But you also plan to take it one day at a time, to continue to work together as a team, support each other in life, and to continue to build a strong relationship of love, trust and respect so you live a happy life together. You will have so many fun and amazing years ahead of you that would just be amazing. Unfortunately, marriage can throw out some hairy ones which will test your commitment and your support. During these times, I ask that you remember to not dwell on the negatives and always celebrate the small things. Take the time to listen and be there for one another. Make the same effort in showing your love and appreciation for one another every day, so that in 50 years' time, your love is still as generous as it is today. Caitlin and Braden, it is with my greatest pleasure to now officially announce you as husband and wife. Braden, you may kiss your bride. Yes, come on, applaud them, come on!
They say it's a matter of time, 1,000 days and the sun won't shine before I come back to you. When I'm happy, nothing's going to stop me. I'm making my way home, I'm making my way. For your love I will go far, I wanna be wherever you are. I know I'm coming back for you. Our love is a river long, the best ride in a million wrongs. I know I'm coming back to you. And I'm happy, nothing's going to stop me. I'm making my way home, I'm making my way. I go solo, oh I go solo. I'm making my way home, I'm making my way. Ooh. stop me. I'm making my way home. I'm making my way. I go solo, oh, I go solo. I'm making my way home. I'm making my way.
Sat in the dark on some patio chair.
Saw you today after so much time. It felt just like it used to be. Talking for hours about a different life surrounded us in memory. We were close, never close enough. Where are we now? If it's torn, stitch it up. Don't rule it out. Oh no, no. I'll come around if you ever wanna be in love. I'm not waiting, but I'm willing if you call me up. If you ever wanna be in love, I'll come around. Wanted to ask if we could have been. My tongue wouldn't break the seal. You always had something effortless. In school you were the biggest deal. Little curtains close and open up. Time is slipping by. I'm always thinking about the two of us. You played on my mind. Always playing on my mind. I'll come around if you ever wanna be in love. I'm not waiting, but I'm willing if you call me up. If you ever wanna be in love, I'll come around.
Hope you've enjoyed all your food and that. Now we've got the effervescent Gary and Cindy coming up first, parents of the bride, for their speeches. Give them a hand of applause.
Hang on.
Ah, here she comes.
I was changing my shoes, but
You're on.
hang on.
Hello everyone, thanks for coming tonight. Those of you who know me and Cindy, you know my speech will be short or maybe not sweet, but short, and Cindy's might be a little bit longer. But as I said, thanks for coming. Beautiful day, beautiful night. It's great to spend time with friends and family on an occasion like this. Lovely ceremony, brought a tear to most people's eyes. Nice to hear the vows, very heartfelt and lovely, and sort of remind us of of the journey that Caitlin and Braden have gone through, and to think that here they are makes it that much more special. So again, thank you for everyone for coming, and I'll hand you over to Cindy.
Okay. I really didn't want to let this opportunity to go by, despite my nervousness, to talk about Kate, about our relationship, and about how I feel in this moment on the day she married her high school sweetheart. So thanks in advance, and here goes. Marrying your high school sweetheart seems to be a thing in our family. Can you hold that while I... Sorry. And as Kate loves a Disney movie, it seems appropriate to reference The Lion King's Circle of Life. I can't find a more perfect parallel to draw from her favourite Disney movie, The Little Mermaid, but Ariel does marry her prince. Learning that I was to become a mum for the first time triggered a range of mixed emotions that bubbled and brewed over those 9 months of waiting. Happiness, excitement, trepidation, panic, in that order, as well as a growing sense of responsibility and protection, which, from the moment our little girl was pressed into my arms, ignited an explosion. I experienced a sensation of what seemed to be love in its purest form. It rolled over me and through me and grounded me with one thought. This is it. This is what it means, and I'm going to devote my life to giving you all that I have. I have been lucky enough to experience this roller coaster 3 times. The second time I wondered how my heart was going to cope with all the new love. The third time I knew it simply expands each time. Katie has always been a delight. Apart from the sleepless nights as a baby, not liking to sleep alone as a toddler, a bit of angst in the teenage years, other than that, pretty close to perfect. Confident, curious, clever and capable. As her mum, I am content, with a good mix of pride and a fair share of thankful that she has grown into such a thoughtful, independent young woman. As a baby, she put wonder in my day. She taught me how to be a mum, and at 29, after living my own mix of independence for so long, there was a lot to learn. As a toddler with her, with her bobbing blonde curls, she brought constant joy. There were smiles every day as we watched her grow. She developed a fascination with order, probably sowing the seeds of her love of spreadsheets today. From the pantry, she would take every tin, packet and condiment one by one and line them up evenly around the edge of the kitchen bench from end to end. I can't remember if it was in order of size, but it wouldn't surprise me then or now. I know it was in order of size when it came to her mountain of soft toys, which were lined up on the steps, smaller in front, big ones at the top. These were favourite games. When she wasn't in the Tupperware cupboard emptying it messily before placing them tidily back in, she was auditing the pantry or decorating the stairs. Katie loved school and school loved her. She was an excellent student and was driven to do her best, competing with herself as much as she competed with her peers. From the age of 9, her independence started to grow, and from then on, she was often away from home on sleepovers. It was about this time that our relationship started to change, and I found that I had to start letting go of my little girl and share her with her growing circle of friends. As a teenager, she was good as you can hope for, but it was then that we learnt how to argue. She fighting for autonomy and understanding, me wrestling with the controls while trying to navigate the new rules of the road. We always forgave each other though, after cooling down and talking it out. Then came university, moving out to live with friends, moving home, moving out to live with Braden. More life lessons for Kate and stepping back into the support crew for me. For the last 11 years, Braden has been her significant other. A couple of detours, but mostly he has grown through those years with her. He makes her happy and she cannot imagine growing through life without him by her side. We have come to know Braden more in the last 6 years or so and can see how easy they are in each other's company, how they understand and support each other in every way. Braden even accepts the presence of cranky Kate, although I think he takes more pleasure in recording her than communicating with her. They have a new venture now, launching Rosebrook Imagery, a videography and photography business. We are proud of their courage to pursue their dreams. As of today, they get to work together through life and the challenges of building their own brand as husband and wife. I know they will give it their absolute best, and seeing the quality of their work so far on both fronts, we have no doubt success will be their reward. We love them both. We love that they are happy and are ready to start their next round as Mr. and Mrs. Lampkin. We wish them all the very best and will continue our role as support crew, always just a few steps behind, ready with that helping hand.
Our next speakers are Ronnie and Donna, Braden's parents. Give them a hand of applause.
Hello, everybody. On behalf of, I don't have a speech prepared, but I'll just go off the cuff, so what it is. But on behalf of Donna and myself and Kira Lee, Charlotte and Alexander, we welcome Katie into our family. She's been like a daughter to us for a long time now, and she always will be. On behalf of all my family sitting here, welcome Katie. Gary and Cindy, we thank you for those kind words on our son. That speech was pretty hard to match, but all I can say is it's been a fair journey for Kate and Braid, but they've got through it all, and today blew us away like that eulogy. The ceremony was, I've never seen nothing like that before. That was astounding, but it was from the heart, I reckon, and it was great to see, and we thank you all for coming.
We've got one more set of speeches now. It's Megan and Georgia, the Maid of Honours.
Beautiful. Hello, everyone. We just want to say thanks so much for coming.
Close your mouth, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me, Ben? You good? Yeah, all right. We just want to say thank you so much for coming, everyone. It's been such a beautiful day. I don't think anyone can really top this. But thank you to Mum and Dad especially, Cindy and Gary. We love you so much. It's been awesome. So good job. And another thank you to Braden especially for taking care of our sister for, 12 years? So thank you so much for that. We love you. You're a part of our family. You have been for a very long time, so thanks for that. And Katie, you know you're the best. You're awesome. We love you. You're beautiful. And I can't wait to see what life brings you and Braden. It's going to be great.
Okay, I'd just like to say a few words, nothing special. Just how proud I feel of Katie as her second sister. We've been very close since we were young, playing Barbies, making them get married under the trees. And now it's really happening. And I feel like it's a fairy tale, but it's not. It's actually happened. But thank you so much, everyone. And Caitlin, you are beautiful. And Braden, you are amazing. I can't believe how much you've grown over the years. I'm just so proud of both of you. So thank you, guys.
We love you.
We love you. Bye.
Love you.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Richard, one of Braden's close mates, and a very proud best man. I would firstly like to congratulate the newlywed couple, Caitlin and Braden Lampkin. What an amazing day it's been so far, and I'm sure it's exciting to see all your hard work and effort come together. To the bridal party and groomsmen, you all look stunning, and today wouldn't have been as special without you all. Looking out at the rest of you, it's great to see everyone here tonight come together, not only for the free booze, but also to celebrate one of the most loving and genuine couples I've had the pleasure of knowing throughout my life. Whether it's beach adventures with Colby and Axel, travelling all around the world, or snapping the most perfect pictures together, the time you spend with each other is clearly always so valued and cherished. I met Braden in high school many years ago, which is where we quickly bonded over our love of motorbikes, bad haircuts, and after not too long, Bundaberg rum. The fondest memories were those where countless weekends were spent out at Doyle's Creek, sometimes from Friday afternoons to catching the bus back into school on Monday morning. It would start by having an arvo beer with Rod on the veranda, where we'd always say, "Gee, that Caitlin is a catch," and ask Mort when is he going to see her again. As the sun rose in the morning, Braden and I would head off down the paddock on the bikes, armed with some shovels and newfound inspiration from the PlayStation played the night before. Weekends went on, mullets got longer, dirt turned to freestyle ramps, paddock bashes got rolled, and I think, Braden, we can both agree we are blessed to still be here. You're a genuine and caring friend, hard-working and loving partner, and always great to have a laugh and a beer with. I'm not sure how you have swindled so much time off for this upcoming holiday, but you have earned it. And although you can't remember where you're going, Caitlin assures me the itinerary is fully planned. From a young age, I've had the pleasure of knowing Caitlin, growing up with her throughout schooling. Kate, you are kind, loving, adventurous, and impressively organised. You bring out the best in Braden. You are the voice of reason, and your relationship is one that all of our friends have admired as we all grew up together. I know Braden is sitting here tonight, so grateful that he has found the one, not only to spend the rest of his life with, but also someone to remind him to take his shoes and a toothbrush to his Bucks party. To finish off, I would like to propose a toast. Braden and Caitlin, we all wish you both a full life filled with love and excitement. Remember to stay safe, but be adventurous on your upcoming big trip. Try new things, push each other, say yes, and most of all, don't forget to take a couple of pics along the way. To Bray and Kate.
Good evening, everyone. My name's Braden. I'm the groom today. You didn't know. Firstly, I'd just like to thank everyone for coming. I know some of you have travelled quite a ways to be here, and we really appreciate it because we know how it's not the best to travel. So, unless you're us, we love it. Also to Al, he's Kate's uncle. He's been our MC tonight, and he's done an amazing job. Right. Now, I have to comment on the bridesmaids today. You all look stunning today. The effort each and every one of you has put in to make this a special day for Kate and I can't be overstated. They've moved mountains to give her the best hens party. They even got me to make a video. I sat there and drank whiskey and talked about Kate. Did a good job. Apparently, it's just been me. Georgia and Meg, thank you so much for the kind words tonight. You two are always there for Kate, no matter the occasion or the reason. You are always there. For any phone call, you're there for Kate. Georgia, you've done an amazing job on Kate's makeup today, and she looks beautiful, as do you, Georgia. Just stay with me. Kate, I've lost my spot. And Meg, unrelated, but before Kate came out today, obviously, you all saw me, but then I looked over at Meg, and that almost broke me as well. She was appreciated. Thanks for that. I love you both very much. Thank you both for always accepting me over the years. To Cass, Kim and Taylor, you all looked very beautiful today. You've both done a lot, especially Kim and Taylor and Cass for Kate's hens. He's done so much for her, and he's all look beautiful today. I've already said that. Anyway. Right, now the groomsmen. I've chosen each of these blokes today to stand up here with me because they've been with me for the longest time, you know. Like, from firstly, and today, most importantly, Maith, Jai. He goes above and beyond for his family and ours now, and I think of him as a little brother. You know, he's done everything today. He set all these lights up. Any problem we had, he tackled it. He's done a really good job today. And then on to Gabe. I'm not sure if everyone here is aware, but this year Gabe beat cancer to get here today. He's always there for Meg, and he's top bloke. Ryan and Joe, ding. That, just to speak formally, yeah, two of the most top blokes I've ever known. Hey, like if any of you have talked to them tonight, you would probably agree. Like one of the first things out of their mouth whenever you ring them and say, "Oh, what's going on? Oh, come over for a beer." It's like the first thing they say. So it's good to have blokes like that to keep you grounded. Thank you. And then on to Richard. Richard's the best man today. He just nailed it with the speech. And as the name suggests, he's one of the best blokes that I know. He's been there with me since I was 14. We rode everywhere together. Shit. He wasn't joking when he said we're lucky to be here today. We've rolled some cars. Bundaberg rum, that'll kill anyone. Yeah, top bloke, mate. He got me across the line today. I really appreciate it. Right, to my parents, Rod and Donna. You both raised me in Denman. It's a small town in the middle of nowhere, and it's close to somewhere, all right? It's Den Vegas. Now, I swear growing up I was somewhat oblivious to the mining scene because the whole town seemed to be employed by Rosemount Wines. It's irrelevant, but I love whiskey, and now you can put wine barrels with whiskey, and it's unrelated, but where are you? I truly had the best of childhoods out there at that winery. We can all laugh, but I did. It was great. I'd go out there after school and run around. Rod had a bandsaw go through his leg and poured some beer on it. That's how you do it in Denman. To my father, he's my dad. He was my football coach, my boss. He taught me to talk, walk and run and then tackle him, hit him at the knees. Smash a 3-inch nail in 2 hits. Don't choke the hammer. You were there for everything, but the most important role I believed you played for me was showing me to be a gentleman, and that's something I hope to display in the face of Caitlin. To my mother, I'd ring you every day after school. We'd have chats. You've been there through everything for me, and I really appreciate it. To Cindy and Gary, thank you both so much for the kind words tonight. Cindy, you've been my moral compass for the better part of a decade. Every time me and Kate come into grief, the first thing out of my mouth is, "You better ring Sin. You know, she'll know what to do if you don't." Sin. You've really helped me getting together over the past couple of years, and I really appreciate it. I see so much of you and Kate, from the organisation to the planning to the spreadsheets. Mate, you're good at it, own it. One of the greatest women I've ever met. Now, Gary, you're one of the smartest, most humble men I've ever met. He's the most knowledgeable bloke you'll probably meet here today, but not in an obnoxious way. Like, you'd just be talking about moon cycles and then he'll just hit you with a bomb and you go, "How did you know that?" Avid cycler, kills it. I can't thank both of you enough. You've raised an outstanding woman. I think we all know that here today. And I'm a lucky man. I am a very lucky man to have her here next to me. I added this before because a reoccurring theme that I'm glad everyone's picked up on is over the last 6 years I've changed a lot of the ways I've behaved and portrayed myself. And the 4 blokes here at the front, they're like my big brothers, and 6 years ago they come on the scene and they've had a lot to do with it. So if any of you have a chance tonight to have a beer of these 4 blokes here at the front, they're 4 of the best blokes I've ever met. And I just had to mention that. Oh, here we go. Finally, the biggest thanks tonight goes to my new wife. I'm sure everyone here will agree that she brings out the best in me. She gave me the courage and the training to pursue photography and videography, which ultimately led us to our own business, which I hope blooms, because I don't want to be a mechanic. You've been there for everything. I've known her for over 12 years. That's nearly half my life. And today marks me at my best. She's seen me at my worst. I love you for everything you do for me and everything that you are. If we can all discharge one glass here tonight, can we please do it to my outstanding wife? To Caitlin.
Thanks, Brady. That was really beautiful. You covered basically everything. Because I planned the whole thing, I think I'll just say a few more official thank yous to our vendors, Woodlands Creative, Abby and Alicia. You girls are amazing. Thanks for doing the photo and video tonight. Really appreciate it. Uncle Al, thank you again for being the MC tonight.
Headset disconnected.
Oh, headset disconnected. I don't know what that means.
Connected.
You've made me laugh my entire life, so you are the perfect man for the job. Can we?
Please connect with phone or computer.
Is it every time I speak?
Phone or computer Bluetooth menu.
I'm not going to lie, I think that's me.
Okay.
Turn on Bluetooth.
Okay, I'll just try and ignore it. To my Nan and Donna and my mum, they all made the beautiful desserts over on the table, so I'm sure you'll all appreciate those later. I know you put in a lot of hard yards to bake and make all of those, so thank you so much. To my Auntie Tori for doing all of our hair today. Thank you so much. We look beautiful.
Turn on Bluetooth. PIN code is 0000.
Lastly, I'd just like to thank my parents and Donna and Rodney. You guys have made this possible. If it wasn't for you, this wouldn't be happening. It's our fairy tale wedding, and we love you for it. We wouldn't be able to go on this honeymoon without you, so thank you for giving us the trip of a lifetime. We'll never forget it, and we'll forever be grateful. And thank you for looking after our babies while we're away, Axel and Colby. We're gonna miss them so much, but I know they're in safe hands with you. And to my sisters and my bridesmaids and all of my girls here today, you all look beautiful. You've been here for me through thick and thin, and I can't wait until it's all your turn and I get to shower you in the love that you showered me with. So thank you.
Disconnected.
I love you, Brady. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Love you, my new husband.
Connect with phone or computer.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. Let's have a good night now. The formalities are over.
Turn on.
Feel it now every time I leave. It hits me hard and it cuts me deep. I'm 1,000 miles from happiness, 1,000 miles from you. It's a far reach from you to me. I feel the time and the space between. It's 1,000 miles of loneliness, 1,000 miles from you. I'm not around, but I'm not gone. I miss the bed you're sleeping on. I'm 1,000 miles from coziness, 1,000 miles from you. Every mile on my map leads to you. It leads to you. Every mile on my path leads to you. It leads to you. Heard it said when the road is long, all the miles make the heart grow fond. There's 1,000 miles of far